That's either an uh-oh or, well, but as a deacon, he needed just a little help. He was still visiting with people. A fellow had come into church and just shared that he was looking for a little gas money to get back home. And so I took him in the library and got talking to him, and he thought he had a job lined up through Craigslist to come up and do some work in Ames today. And that all fell through, and he waited 3 hours for the guy, and he never showed. Came down to Slater because he thought he knew somebody, and ended up coming here. And one of the first verses that popped into my mind was, hey, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have give I thee. Well, he wasn't lame, so I wasn't going to tell him to stand up and walk, but I did tell him, I said, we'll get you some gas so you can get home. But I want to give you more than just gas. I want to tell you about Jesus Christ. And he made a comment about, well, I was raised Catholic, and he didn't express that as a good experience. So and Pastor and Jeremy came in later, and I am just so thankful for brothers in Christ that can come alongside and encourage and just add. So as we spoke with this man and just clearly shared the gospel with him, he was receptive, and I felt like he understood, and he admitted that he had made some poor choices in life. But it also sounds like some bad things had happened that maybe weren't of his consequence. But just again, like David shared, that came up in our discussion there, that hey, apart from God, all of us are just wicked sinners, and we deserve His wrath. And so, grace. We just had an opportunity to show grace to this man, and as he was sharing about having a young daughter at home with needing diapers, it's like, well, we'll get you some diapers too. And hey, it's about lunchtime, let's buy you lunch. So for the little bit of money that we spent on him out of the benevolent fund, and we typically don't share with you guys anything that is out of that benevolent fund, and you don't know this guy, you'll probably never seen him. But I want you to know what a blessing it was, not only to this man, that we could put some gas in his car, get some diapers for his baby, and buy him some lunch. But it was a blessing for me to be reminded of the grace that God has shown me, grace that I didn't deserve. And Mark shared about the challenge of men retreat. I didn't go this year, but just the thought hit me. When is the last time I shared the gospel with somebody other than at Awanas? I'm not undercutting Awanas. It's a great ministry, and thank God that we had the opportunity to share the gospel with so many kids. But to talk to an adult and to share him the hope that was within me, and that apart from the grace of God, I deserved to go to hell. We gave him some contact information for the church back in town where he lives. We're going to follow up with a phone call. But just thanks be to God for His indescribable gift, and that He would call men like us to be stewards of it.